So right here we're in the prepping stage. What we're doing is we're laying a layer of floor foam underneath the liner. This is going to be in between the sand and the liner. This is not a necessity thing. We just like to put these on our pool to give it a little extra protection and cushion underneath the liner. Now he's going to open up the liner all the way, and what he's going to do is open everything up towards the wall, spread it apart, and kind of get it set how he is going to hang the liner. When doing a round, there is no right or wrong way to set the liner in there to get it ready. And now he is grabbing the liner on the floor seam all the way around and pulling that floor seam to the wall. That way when he goes to hang the liner, it makes it easier for him. Now before he hangs the liner, he's going to go around and cut this excess floor foam off that is going up the wall. That way it can't bunch up behind the liner and create a little hump on the wall behind the liner. You do not have to use floor foam. You can also use Gorilla Pad as well. There are other things as well to use, or you don't have to use nothing. Now he's going to tape that vac hose. So what we did is we're putting a vacuum inside of this pool behind the liner, so once we get it hung, we can have that vacuum suck that liner to the wall to make it easier to get all the wrinkles out. Now there's two ways you can put the vacuum in there, through the skimmer or through the return if your vac hose is small enough. Now he is going to hang the liner starting at the skimmer. When you go to hang your liner, you want to start at the skimmer and sweep the skimmer first. The reason being, if your liner is too short and you have to pull on it to stretch it in, you don't want that stretching part at the skimmer. You want that stretching to be away from the skimmer. So when it comes time to cut your skimmer in, you don't have to deal with all that stretching. Now what he is doing is waiting for me to get some top track on, so we don't have to worry about the wall trying to fall down as we hang this liner. That is a big thing to do as you're hanging a liner, is have someone top track it right behind you, so you're not having to stress that your wall is going to fall and the liner is going to pull your wall down. And as you can see, the other guys on the other side kind of holding the wall to keep the wall and the liner from falling in. What you're going to do when you get to a certain part, you're going to check to see how much liner you have left. In this case, we had too much liner left. So what we got to do now is push back around and to shorten this liner up, because right now the liner's too big. All liners are cut to one size. Sometimes they're too short, you have to stretch it in. Sometimes they're too big, where you have to go back around like this and push it around to get the liner to fit. Now he's getting the liner centered all the way around the bottom. Making the liner center is an important step. It makes it to where the liner is stretching evenly all the way around. Also, he is kicking all the wrinkles in the middle towards the wall, where the wall meets the cove. That's where all the stretching of your pool has to go. Whenever you kick the wrinkles over there and the water fills up and stretches the liner out, it pulls those wrinkles with it. That's the key to having a wrinkle-free pool. Now the rest is just putting your pool together and filling it up. In this stage of your liner installation, you're going to finish putting the remaining top tracks on. Then you're going to turn on your vac and start running water. The rest is just putting your pool together and watching everything come together and look great.